Oh, it'd probably help if I was on the other thing, because then I could see if I... Yeah. Alright! Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. People will join here in a few minutes. I had to turn off the thing. Hey, Lady Draco, how's it going? Gonna work on Arnez's thing. I realize it's kind of silly to sit here and make thumbnails and stuff like that when YouTube doesn't like to put anything on the thing anyways. But, hey, Boomer, how's it going? So, we're gonna work on getting Arnez's tank finished today, at least put together. So, as long as the cat doesn't come over here, because right now he's free reign in the basement, that should be good on the floor. Wow, I really wasn't prepared for this. I was like, yeah, you know what, it's already set up, let's just stream. Got like nothing in the relative vicinity close to me. Alright, so, what do I do with the instructions? That's a thing. Oh, hey, got it. I was like, I moved them. They put them somewhere in the next. I do need a new mat. Tell me how to live my life. I've had this thing for like 3 years. It's got like, this is, was like some nail polish remover, got spilt, messed that up. It's got some hardened epoxy putty. It's fine. But okay. Maybe for Christmas. That's probably what I'll try to buy. So we were working on the back piece. We got the guns is done. So everything was done on that side? Yes, we're doing this thing right here. Ugh, we need like everything. Oh, I gotta make extra parts. What the hell? Yeah, this thing's a champ. Also, both, like, this is the better looking side, too. Which is the fun part. Also, I'm going to zoom it out just a little bit. You guys can see my pajama pants. Don't get too excited. Guess we'll sit that there. So, I got to build this G thing real quick. So, let's do that, because I think... Alright, I need this piece anyways, so we're just going to take that off, because it's the only thing that's left on that one. I need this little gun turret looking thing. I still wish YouTube comments would actually show you guys actually on there. And I wouldn't have to go onto my phone to check out what you guys are saying. At least everybody gets to be a part of the stream now, so that's cool. Gotta be careful, there's a couple little pegs here I really don't want to snip off. So is there two sides? No. Oh, but there's a ting. GP1 goes in there? Is that this thing? The little light? Oh, it is the clear thing. That's terrifying. Oh, I was gonna spray paint this. I was hoping to keep like this stuff off till the end. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get that liberty. Well, that makes me sad. Alright, so we got that, got that. This goes into... Need to trim that off a little better. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully doing great. I'm excited. I work tomorrow, and then I'm off Sunday, so I'm going to go watch Spider-Man on Sundays. Maybe do that the other way around. There we go. That goes in there. You know, I don't quite get the purpose, but I'm going to roll with it. So this... goes in like that. I think it's supposed to be like a light thing. So there's one. Oh, sad day. It's not. I was hoping I could just get rid of this plate shortly hereafter. Sadly, I can't. Just making sure everybody's still here. Am I missing things? I feel like I'm missing things. No, maybe not. Okay. Let's say chat got really quiet, really quick. And I know sometimes it likes to mess up. Or not update. Okay, so we need this. Just break that part off. Got some cereal? What kind of cereal? I was eating some... what the heck's it called? Honey bunches of oats. It was like honey roasted honey bunches of oats, and they're delicious. Fixing something at work. Thankfully, they don't let me touch that kind of super fancy stuff at work. I probably should eat some more Cheerios. Ooh, berry flavored sounds good. Because especially how crappy I eat stuff, I probably could use it for cholesterol, to be fair. Okay, so these are all good too, so I don't need that. We're back to needing E1, D1, and C7. Which I think is a part of all this stuff down here. So this is D, so we need this plate section here. I will say I don't get too many like fruity cereals if I do end up getting cereals. Like, again, with Honey Bunch of Oats, the strawberry one's really good. I do enjoy that one. Although when I was younger, Twix was definitely my jam, though. So where's D? That's a B. That's a C. Wait a second. Was that the part I didn't need? I'm confused. Okay, so it's this thing is what I actually needed. What the heck did I take? 4? I took 4? So where's C7? What's C7? That's C7. I'm already messing this up. Because my goal is to try to have Arnez's birthday present done by Christmas. So hopefully after this stream, all we'll have to do... God, it doesn't look like I'm supposed to need this. They do. I just didn't read. It's a common thing that I do. Okay, so this is supposed to be angled like that. Alright. A little problem of not putting the glue cap back on. Oh, come on. Alright. Where there goes parts. Little trick. The glue gets jammed. Grab a paper clip. You apply some pressure to the hole. Hopefully should solve the problem. Okay. There we go. Just a little bit. Take the accelerant. Oh, the gel stuff? Yeah, I'm okay on using that. It's almost like I strictly use this stuff here. Is the Loctite. I ain't got time for any of the other stuff. Because even like the brush glue, like, I just don't like it. I've never had a good time trying to use it. Like, worst case scenario, if I need to brush something, I'll get a brush and put the glue on it. Because I got a bunch of little cheap brushes hanging out. Oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I was not fast enough getting that into the hole. What? God. Get into the hole. God, that's a tight fit. Now I'm just having problems. Okay, that side went in. I'm going to end up breaking this side. I'm going to be really sad about it. There we go. I feel like that's going to be hidden, so we're just going to glue the back here. Add a little bit of extra support. And then these hook into here. But I have to make sure that this little light is hanging on the outside. If it wouldn't get stuck in the light. Yeah. This is going to be God bless it. Straight down with ye. There we go. Oh, a little too much glue there. And then into the pigs as fast as I can. Alright, so that's good. Same with the other side. Shave this part off a little bit better. Not nearly as clean of a fit as I want. That's my finger. Oh, come on. Then it popped off. Of course it does. So it appears I got a little bit of glue into the section here, so fudge it. Spray some accelerant on it just so I can get that part to stick. Let's try this again. Better. Second tries the charm. Alright, well, on a high note, it looks like I got the right piece off because this is supposed to go here. like that. Oh, it's supposed to be extra things to hook on. We'll do that after. Squish that down. Okay, so the little B4, B7, and then G15 and 16. Both sides? Oh, it's this thing. When do I ever use 4 and 5? Oh, try not to block people. I think the Rodan's pretty sweet. Granted, I really wish... It's hard to say with a teaser image, because to me, the head looks a little off. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. The head looks a little weird to me. But... I'm hoping it's just not a Rodan figure, and that's what we're getting. Unless it's super inexpensive. Like, if it's like that, and it's like $30, sure. But I kind of hope it comes with either like a flock of them, so you can have a couple, or maybe kind of like the old homage to the like older Rodan figures where it's like a set, where you get quite a few, like well, not really a set, like an accessory pack. So it would have like the beam for Godzilla, or maybe some stuff for Jaguar, or maybe just some of the other kaijus that maybe don't quite deserve a full figure. Kind of like with the whatever the Kamacuras, or not Kamunga, Hedora, Megalon things were. A flock would be sweet though. Like if they actually like gave you just like a couple of them, and then you can get more of them as like an army builder. Sort of like what Mattel did with like the Dimetrodons. Okay, so this piece goes outwards. I still think it's super odd that we're getting a Rodan like before we get an Anguirus or like some of the main kaijus. Oh, it kind of goes on an angle. Okay. I think I see why I should have glued that beforehand. It doesn't really need to be glued in. Yeah, like, it has to come with more things. Like, that would be... It'd be, like, almost idiotic at that point. Like, I know Bandai has kind of got a reputation for being very stingy with giving us extra stuff for some figures. But, like, come on. Because even, like, the little Godzillas and stuff came with extra parts. That one's in. I definitely done goofed. But not bad enough. I could still wedge my finger. Oh, there's a guy here. I can wedge my finger in there. Just gotta get it in the hole. Ah, fudge. Alright, little cutters, you got a job. To get this in there without chopping it off. God, it's so loose. God, I can't glue it from the other side either. Look, I'm just going to have to do it like this. Just kind of hold it in place and accelerate it for a second. I like the Rodan design still. Like, I thought it was pretty cool. But for the size, it almost like... I kind of hope we get different sizes, because in the anime, there was like bigger Rodans or smaller Rodans. Like, especially like when Jet Jaguar was fighting it, like originally compared to like later on the season. And it'd be kind of cool if maybe they did it almost kind of like the evolution set. Or maybe you get like different sizes of Rodans. I almost feel like I'm trying to put together a... like try and put together a Star Destroyer. There we go. Back piece is set up now. Oh hey, we get to use the G stuff now. Neat. I gotta make 2. Well, technically I gotta put the C and D thing on first, and then I put those on. So... it's not this thing, right? Is this D? Yep. Alright, so D3. And, oh. I was gonna say, there's side pieces too we're missing, isn't there? I need the B. B5 and B6. Was this B? This was C. This one, okay, this is the back plate I needed. I say, you guys got any other ideas for what they could do with some of the singular point Monster Arts figures? Because another one I'd like sort of as an army builder. We need bingo cards, that's for sure. Is like I mentioned, the Kamakuras, or the Kamunga Hedora thing with the Megalon arms. I think it would be another one that'd be like, I'd like to see like a 2-pack where you have like one regular one and then one with like the Hedora goop. Or at least we'll have the Hedora goop as an accessory. So it's sort of like battle damaged. But it'd be sweet to have like different variations on that depending on like where you want your damage and what have you. Actually, to be fair, I could probably line this up and then glue this into place. Maybe not. Yeah, the Gabber looking guy would be dope too. I'm almost surprised we haven't seen more of the, like, I know Figma's making the... whatchamacallit? Making the Nendroids? But... Like they haven't like announced like any of the Figma. Like there's not like a Figma or anything got announced. Which I still think is like super odd. Because I don't even think it got teased that like we were getting one. I don't know if, like, with the Godzilla, would you need an evolution set? Or would you just make them individual releases? Because for the most part, like, he was still, I guess, different sizes. But, yeah, I guess, yeah, it is different sizes here and there. But he's still really big. Like, you can still almost make them all just, like, individual releases. Like, just have, like the Titanosaurus could come with like or the Titanosaurus one could come with like a Manda accessory. That would be cool. Or you can at least make it like the kind of like with the Power Ranger stuff, where you can have like you go open the cockpit and he's like hanging out inside of it. That'd be sweet. I'm actually not 100% when season 2 comes out. I know it's like coming out, but I have zero time frame of when it's supposed to though. Also, did I mention I really don't like not snap together model kits? Ah, darn it. One together, two together, get that off my finger. You ever realize you glued the wrong part? I did. I'm pretty excited about it. More excited at the possibility that I'm hoping it kind of ends up like the turtle stuff. And we get toys. Because I want my Godzilla versus Megazord toy. Yeah, that is true. I would much like kind of like with the Hedorah set, right? Where you had the evolution, the Hedorah came with like the different versions, all but one of them for reasons. Oh, I mucked up that part, but I'm gonna be texturing this anyways, to look grimy, so it's fine. Kiryu versus Dragonzord. That'd be cool. Even like back in the day, I never really like enjoyed putting model cars together because of that. I always liked the Godzilla like Aurora sets that I could just snap together and paint. I didn't have to figure things out. They just went together. It's even like the Evangelion kits for the most part. Like I only glue parts of them together just to make sure I don't ever have to not put them together again. But I like gluing being an option, not a necessity. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the death battle. I forget who won. Wasn't it Dragonzord? No, Kiryu won, right? Kiryu's faster. Something to that shenanigan effect. My wife doesn't know we're streaming. I'm gonna decline it. Okay, yeah, I was just like, I thought Kiryu won. Eh. For a minute, I thought I had a crack in it, but it was just the glue. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I think I remember that. The Megatron versus, or the Megazord versus Voltron. Okay, now we need the G parts, and then it's supposed to have the lights. But if I can avoid putting the lights on, as much lights on until I paint the thing, that would be great. Alright. Where did I put that part? There we go. Alright, so after that, I have no more use for this. I don't have them pre-ordered. A lot of Transformer stuff for me is if I see it in stores and I like it, I'll grab it. But I rarely ever actually pre-order them. Though I will say, if I see them in store, I'm definitely going to be more inclined to purchase them because they do look sweet. Make sure I got the right side before I... try to line that up. I did. He just showed up on Big Bad. So I gotta ship out my package because it's got quite a few things in. Now it's got like the Amber figures. There's him. My Scorpina is in there. And something else. Cooler. Cooler is also in there. Okay, good. It looks like I could put the lights on later, so that is what I intend to do. Specific way I gotta have this outwards? Doesn't look like it. Just hands out right there. Ooh, Monstarts ones? Definitely Slaturn, because we never got that one. And Knifehead, because Knifehead's my favorite out of the bunch. I think it'd be the two I would like to see the most. What would be sweet is if they did the kind of match the Shigoken that they did a while back. The Shigoken Gypsy. I would freak out for that one. Almost there. We just gotta put the big body together, which is mainly all this stuff, and we're done. We're done. That's the head. I just realized that. Explains why it has the lights on it. One thing that occurred to me too is after putting the tread wheels on and everything, how am I supposed to spray paint that? Because I'm not 100% on that anymore. Because the spray paint is definitely going to tack up the tires. And I'd be very sad about that. So I'll probably get the electrical tape of the tires before I paint. I'm just going to snip everything off because for the most part I just need everything else and it'll line up. Yeah, definitely just gonna probably use the masking tape. It's just more work than I wanted to. It's kind of like the reason why I don't want to put the lights on yet. Is because it's just more stuff I'm gonna have to tape up later. And I'm lazy. Articulated figure wise, I like they still haven't done an Ultraman Great, and I would really like that. Like I'd buy that one in a heartbeat. Just in general, that one's more of a tough one because we kind of gotten most everything. Like, because my primary one was Gridman growing up because of Superhuman Samurai, and then the original, of course, like original Tiga. We've already gotten those. Anime wouldn't be sweet. Actually, another figure arts one would be. I know they're missing one of the forms for Orb that I would also really enjoy. Yeah, the Revoltech's really good. I still wouldn't mind getting like the old-fashioned X Plus. Is kind of the ones I've been wanting to get because X Plus, like in the original line, you can get like all the monsters, and they look good. So I kind of just want to roll with that. Okay, so this is that goes like so. It's just mainly figuring out which side's which. So we saved that for last. Don't mind me, my voice cracking. Then this goes upright. This goes on to tippy toppies. Wow, they have me put this on weird. So it's like this, but then I sit that like that. And then I flip it. Okie dokies. Ugh. God, I hate trying to glue all this together. This is where it needs like a little peg so that I can get this on. I almost accelerated the part with the glue on it. That would have been smart. Oh god, I could live without the 76 column. Never was very much into that movie. 33 would be sweet though. Yeah, like they do all the Heisei ones too in that line. Like Mandrake had a Gauss not too long ago. I really wanted to hop on that. He was $50 and I should have just snap bought it, but I was like, but Steve, you have responsibilities and pre-orders already. Like I just had my Cthulhu-chan show up that I gotta pay for. Cthulhu. Oh, come on. Just lines up. There we go. God, this is not one of... I glued that, right? I see glue there. Oh, now I see too much glue. Pretty good, Godzilla, man. Oh, of course that didn't line up right, though. Makes sense. Alright. So now... I'm gonna just apply some glue into here. Accelerate. Accessories would be sweet for the Destroyer, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a... Like, we ain't gonna get another one of those for a while, I would think. But then again, I imagine Tamashii likes money, so... I can see them, like, reissuing a bunch of the Heisei stuff into the ground. Yeah, Monsters Cthulhu would be awesome. Because you kind of could just do... Like, you got free reign to do whatever you wanted, too. Alright. So, I didn't realize that there was a little connecting piece right here. I could have just glued and called it a day. That probably would have made my life a little bit easier. Yeah, only a little bit. So now I gotta get that into the hole. And then this spaces everything out. Sorry, I'm not checking out a lot of the comments. There's a lot of random stuff I gotta put. I do believe, I don't think you have to really get a hold of anybody to really use it. Maybe just call it like an elder god figure or something, but I think people would get the gist. Yeah, that's another one I'm almost surprised that nobody's really taken advantage of, is like the animated Zilla. Because most everybody's got like fond memories of at least of the animated series. So you'd think more toy companies, like even like I'm more shocked NECA didn't try to do anything. Like the, God bless it, I got too much glue. Like I mentioned. Like there. How did I get a bunch of glue through that little hole? It's tight together. I don't understand. Alright. So that's on. Next is the tippy-toppy piece. Thankfully, that's all got its own little spots, so I just gotta... apply some glue and it should be good to go. Of course, there's got to be minor complications. Oh, this is all snapping pieces. Well, I got this kind of crammed together. I have 11-inch Godzilla and Cyber Godzilla Is it like the 3D printed one? Or you have like the old actual like prototype figure? 93 is good. My only issue with the 93 is that he's kind of loosey goosey for the legs, at least especially on mine. Yeah, like I would have to say QU's probably copies of the prototype. I seen it. My wife was showing me them the one day. I got glue all over my hands. Some of this parts I'm not going to be able to get away with not gluing some of this outside. Like I said, we're going to make this gritty. It's going to look damaged. So, to be honest, I'm probably going to brush glue on certain spots anyways to give it some texturing. So, having some extra parts here and there isn't going to phase the look any for me. Or an us for that matter. Like, we're going to have some fun. It's sort of monster arts though. Talk about the Tamashi effect or Tamashi, not Tamashi effects. Tamashi something. But essentially it's the poster Godzilla. Yeah, definitely got to work on brushing some glue here and there in some spots to make it look like it's been shot at, like the metal's burning, cauterizing. Okay, so next is the top piece. You're finishing the top. And I assume that's this stuff here. Oh, because this is going to be annoying. Oh, I got it. Oh. It's like, it's so hollow that there's just so many spots. Like, it's got so much room to flex. So it's like, I can only like attach some glue to some connecting points and hope for the best. Yeah, because now that's separated. Because that's cool. Because that should be flush, I think, is my problem. Because this little plate's got to sit here right on top. And right now, it's sitting kind of high. There we go. Okay. I need you to hold. Apply some glue there. And a little bit there. Again, not going to look the prettiest right off the bat, but we'll get there eventually. Yeah, it's too time consuming. Like, once it's together, again, like, I'm going to end up weathering it a bunch anyway, so it's not going to be super noticeable. The extra paint smear, or the glue smears here and there. It just kind of annoys me because it's just like, there's so much gap right there. Oh, you know what? I think that was supposed to sit on the top. Doesn't quite fix my problem, but it helps. I didn't think the Rafaels was that bad. I still think for the price. Yeah, I got to fix that. It hurts me, but. Oh, where'd that knife go? There's my knife. A destroyable Belial fusion? I don't know, for me, whenever I think of Belial at the time, I just think of him as like if Ultraman got combined with a Venom symbiote. Oh yeah, we talked about it earlier. I'm super excited for that crossover comic. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. Just going to reinforce that glue seam there. That'd be cool, like the X Plus ones. I'd buy them. I still got to get at some point the there was a Rei Ayanami that they made. Oh, that kind of sits in, doesn't it? Like that. We did it! It's not the prettiest thing, but we did it. I'm going to reinforce the crap out of that because that's going to pop apart. God, this thing's design was kind of meh. To get a really nice finish. Definitely something I'm going to need to like epoxy putty. So, alright, so I think we're not done yet. Gotta put the things I did the other day on it. Where did they go? Where did they come from? Where did they go? This stuff. Gotta put these two guys on the back here, which like that, and then these. Okay, so it's supposed to be like that. Okay. Got it. We're good, we're good. I hope you reported that seller. I would have reported the crap out of that seller. Be like, so, like, the guy should have just had, like, you can have a set for that auction. The problem is the guy has to pay to have a set. And the guy clearly didn't pay for it, but yet still wants to try to get full value out of the figure. And to be honest, I don't even think 180 is really that bad. Like, granted, you see it on eBay, like, people asking more. But if you look on import sites, the things, like, I was seeing it for, like, 150-ish. Alrighty. Got that on. You know, we just talked about doing all this, and I put the damn things in the wrong way. It's looking at it upside down. There we go. So I'm like, that seems wrong. And of course it is. Alright, and these two just snap on. This snaps on here. Ho ho ho. And then the coup de grace. This should just hook onto here. Make sure I'm facing the right direction. Yeah, boy. Hey, hey. It looks like Wally. Okay, that wasn't as well as I thought. It felt on to me. Okay, so you won't be able to spin it. God, this stuff sits out here kind of shite, if I'm not gonna lie. Well, I guess it's fine. Yeah, so all together, minus the lights, so the extra little clear pieces for the top, but I'll worry about that when we go to paint it. I'll probably masking tape it, I'll spray paint it myself off camera, and then we'll do the dry brushing and, well actually I'll probably texture it first. So I'll texture it, spray paint it, and then we'll dry brush it on camera. But that's pretty much it. Finally, it's together. I can shoot Arnez some pictures. I'm sure he'll be excited. There's a lot of clicking, but there's not like... It doesn't have good connection pieces. Like, it's very tiny how it clicks into there. I wish I could fire the missiles. On the fusion dance pose? That'd be sweet. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because even the effect sets for the blue, for the beams that they made, were like, oh, they were silver and bronzish. One of the figure beeps. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be a lot of work, at least to make some stuff. Oh, we talked about the Rodan earlier. I think it's cool, but it better like come with stuff or be like a part of a set. Otherwise, I'll be super sad. I identify as an attack helicopter. Right? I think you give Wally too many words, though. At least if I remember from the movie. It's been a hot minute. All I remember is like the wow kind of thing. But anyways... Guess we're going to call it good here. I'm going to go find out why my wife was calling me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Help us defeat those kaijus out by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. Also got a Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram. Guys like keep up to date with channel and donate. We greatly appreciate it. Also, why is there two? Front and back. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.